Okay, let's go.
All right, so we're here. This is actually just a little intimate talk with our Justified Riches community. We're here because of you. We're on episode 7 going 8. It hasn't come out as quickly as we wanted to, but one of the core things that we want and we know is our young people. So, young people, 18 and over, we want to hear your voice. We want to make sure that this episode or these episodes are for you here on the Justified Riches podcast. And I'm here with my co host. What would you say are like what are the two goals of the program podcast?
I think it's education, and not just financial education, but we want to be able to talk to the youth and be able to teach them about job opportunities, entrepreneurship, um, and also just even when it comes to relationship, So just guiding the youth, mentoring them, because of course we want them to be a better version of us.
Absolutely, exactly. And touching on that, financial education in a culturally relevant or articulate way. When to use the word cap, nah, versus when not to use it. Sorry, Christian. But really, because how the message is received or how we share the message is really what's the most important thing. We want to make sure that we're highlighting individuals from our community. Marion Edelman Wright said, "You cannot be what you cannot see." So we want to ensure that we have diamonds from our local community right here from our backyard that look like our youth, that can connect with our youth, so that they could really hear that message. Sure.
Right. And it's definitely important, especially in this day and age with so many negative things that the youth are exposed to. That's important for platforms and our platform that we have here. And, we're here in a NOM studio, and just making sure that we give the youth something positive to lean on. There's a lot of misinformation out there about financial literacy, a lot of misinformation about there about certain jobs and entrepreneurship opportunity. So we want to give the kids a platform that they can go to, have conversation, and also be a community for them. So we're not just a podcast. We want to create a community where these youth can come and seek guidance.
Yes, absolutely. And with that community, thank you, Justin. We want to help bridge the gap. The reason that we have a mentor and a mentee is because if it's just mentors here, all adults talking, it's very easy for a business owner to kind of use their jargon. Let's say, for instance, estate planning. Now, how do you, as an estate planning attorney, articulate that and make that digestible or make a 19-year-old even care or even see the value in it? That is one of the dynamics where we want to be able to bridge the mentee with the mentor, and each partner can learn from one another, right? As iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another.
And I think what makes us different, Rich, is that we're actually in the community. So me as a teacher, I actually teach a financial literacy class, a business and finance class, to the youth. I know you're in different universities and colleges and even in the high schools teaching financial literacy.
Thank you, Justin. Absolutely. And I think that's like a great thing that both of us, we're living this, right? So you're hearing it directly. You're not hearing theory. There's nothing that we're sharing with you that we're not trying to do ourselves. Both got a lot of kids, so a wide range. And that's part of how I feel like we stay connected to what the needs of the youth are, and to make sure that like what we're sharing is extremely relevant. Definitely shout out to Career Day Inc. Shout out to Eagle Boys Brooklyn Academy as well. Nom Studios will be hosting them for a field trip, right?
Right. Yeah. So shout out to Eagle Academy. We'll be seeing you soon. They're actually our next episode, which is episode 8 or 9. We're not counting, but we're getting there. So we're going to be highlighting one of the programs that we have there called Boss Move Mondays, which is another program keened on mentoring youth about different job opportunities out there.
Yes, Boss Move Mondays, and definitely you will be seeing things like Finance Fridays, events, not just the podcast, but if you happen to be local to the Long Island area, we're going to be having mixers where local business owners are talking about things like payroll, things like HR compliance, things like sales and revenue, even artificial intelligence, because the whole point of this is to be a full community Just a shout out over here, Alien NYC. Absolutely loving my cap, Steve Clicks. Appreciate you, my man. If you want to check them out, Alien NYC. Steve also has a phenomenal art gallery that is displaying at the Roosevelt Public Library called Borderline. So check them out, local and homegrown. And the other shout out I want to give is the Justified Riches podcast in Nom Studios is becoming fresh. Yes, that is right. Frank Kitchen, world renowned professional speaker, speaking on things like sales, strategy, mindset, is going to be helping coach us through our speaking. And let me tell you, if you have an event on the corporate side, if you have, whether you're a credit union, whether you're a company and you want to know how to spice things up, how to create a fresh environment, Frank Kitchen is definitely your guy. He's available for workshops, he's available for all day events. And most importantly, he's engaging, he's pretty funny, and he keeps it 100% authentic. So, Frank, we are definitely looking forward to working with you and highly encourage the community to seek you out and check you out on LinkedIn or Instagram. And those were our shout outs over here.
Yeah, and I have a shout out, Melanin and Muscle. They're definitely doing big things in the community. They do a lot of things with the youth. I seen them at the UFT do things in the school community. Shout out to Shantae and Maria. Big things coming up with them too.
Yes, absolutely. Check them out. Definitely shout out to Sabra, aka Slabra, who was here. Check her out for spinning classes, for dancing. Also, AP Pizza. If you want to get, as Justin would say, 2 pies and some wings and not break the bank, AP Pizza, and not sacrifice quality, AP Pizza is definitely, you got to check them out. Check them out at AP Pizza Cafe. Google that, or even at AP Pizza on Instagram, located in Limbrook.
I think we're good to go.
And last one, we want to hear your questions. Please, if you have a question, if you have a concern, IM us, DM us. We want to expel this, as Justin said, bouquet. We want to like all that. So Justified Riches is about, we want to obtain a fight. We want to educate ourselves financially. We want to do it in a justified manner. And the way you do that is by educating yourself, making sure you follow the right community, whether it's things like credit repair, credit building, whether you can get corporate credit versus personal credit, all these different things. If you have a question, if you have a concern in the future, can you put your kids on payroll? What does that look like? These are the kind of topics that we'll be discussing, and we want to make sure that we give our community a chance to ask us these questions. What are burning questions on your mind, or what's some cap that you just want to call out that's not financially savvy?
I think we're gonna birth a new game. We're gonna call it Exposing the Cap.
Exposing the cap. Yes. I like that. Oh, we get a thumbs
We got
up.
a thumbs up from Christian. That's a go. Exposing the Cap.
I got a thumbs down for my use of it, but I'm glad we got a thumbs up. We want to shout out Christian over here, our producer, Christina, Sanaya, our intern, and part of the Justified Riches crew. We're a community, we're growing, and we want to thank you. And remember, it is easier to build
Young men.
It is easier to build young men than to repair broken men. Said by Frederick Douglass.
Right.